everybody, let's begin the part 3 with where we left off at part 2, Castle More. The idea is basically new people will be introduced and the original couple will be separated for 3 to 4 days. Here are the girls. On the left is Jaden, then Coco, then Grayson, then Clark, and then Wenna. Let's get to know the couples. We have Grayson and Pepe on the left, then we have TJ alone, we have Vanna and Ace, we have Coco and Taylor, we have Jaden and Austin, and we have Clark and Nick. Let's go with the guys. He's Chris, he's Zach with a K, he's Zach with a C, he's Elan, he's Brian, and he's JD. It was so difficult to remember the names, but anyways.
I'm 6'8", how tall are you?
6'8"?
Yeah.
Yo, shit.
We have some clips from what the game was, and at the end I'll just tell you the result that who coupled up with who. And yes, it was necessary to be in different couples because that's what apparently Casa More is, okay?
Always gets what she wants.
So as there were 6 people, one person has to remain single, both in here, Casa More, and both in the main villa. And our Amaya is not chosen, so yeah, that was sad. And the couples are Olandria and Zach with a K, Iris and Zach with a C, Huda and JD, Andrina and Brian, Sierra and Ilan, and Shelly and Chris. As our Amaya is not coupled up yet, one person on the next day has to choose her, otherwise she'll be dumped from the island. ...
To be
So as TJ was left single in the villa, he has to also make sure to talk to everybody and convince them why to choose him, maybe. And Olandria is missing Taylor a lot.
I miss my man.
As Amaya is not coupled up yet, she's talking to Zach, and Zach also seems interested at the moment. Let's see. Brian and Andrina are talking. Nick is not interested in Clark, and he is talking to Jaden. Let's see if it works out for him. Sierra and Ilan are talking, and they kind of have a vibe between them. But let's see. Again, we are just going through this new process of Casa More and new connections. Let's embrace it slowly. Iris and Zach with a C are talking. Jaden and Austin are talking, and Jaden likes Austin and he also likes her, so good for them. TJ is trying to talk to Grayson because he's single and he has to convince someone, of course. Amaya being cute as always.
Lucky cutter. So, we're hoping for the best.
Amaya is talking to JD as well because she is also single right now, and she just talks about how difficult it is because the main villa has really misunderstood her in some points. They are again talking. Zach and Olandria are good, but Olandria is not giving that much effort to this connection because of course she finds more interest in Taylor, her original connection. So fair enough.
I miss my boo a lot.
They are not coupled up, but Taylor and Clark are vibing well. Let's see. We have to see what's gonna happen, guys. Zach and Amaya. Sierra is just overthinking about Nick, which is natural, I think. And in the next clip, Shelly really likes Chris.
I was not supposed to like you.
Here, Amaya tells Olandria that she and Zach kissed, and yeah, Olandria appreciated it. And now it's the time when Amaya has to go in front, and if any boy wants to couple up with her, has to stand up. And Zach stood up, and now it's sad because Olandria has to leave as she was coupled up with him. Olandria has left a remark on the villa people, of course, and they are really emotional because they were really close. Shelly was very close with Olandria. And everybody's a bit emotional now, as you can see. And I like the friendship that the girls have. I feel like that is something that's nice to see on television.
I've been having to be strong my whole life, you know.
Oh my god.
Another recoupling was going on in the villa, whereas Clark chooses Taylor and Vanna with TJ, and Nick is single. Nick is single because Jaden doesn't chooses him and Jaden chooses Austin. So yeah, that was also very emotional for the villa because Nick has been there from the start of the show, and they have built a great friendship. So And psych, everything changed. Everything goes completely off script. Makers, creators, producers, I don't know what was going on in their mind, but everything changed. Just guess. Just guess. Amaya and Zach are in good position, and Amaya is just emotional at this moment because Olandria has to go and she's blaming herself a little bit for it. Why? The most shocking thing. Look at this. Just give it your whole attention. Like, what? So Olandria was dumped. Nick was dumped. They are together on a date now. Nice, pretty
man and take my man from me. Taylor was never fucking mine to begin with, and I'm
So basically, Nick and Olandria are sharing what is going on in their respective places. So Nick told that Taylor has found a connection with Clark, and Olandria has just because she was really missing him as well. And this is the most interesting part, guys. Olandria and Nick, you have a choice. Either they can couple up or either they can leave the island. So of course they choose to couple up. And Nick was really interested in Olandria from the start, and they never had the chance. And that's why I was saying you to keep them in your mind. But it just feels like a little bit scripted, but not complaining at all. So they sneak out from their date to the villa, and nobody knows that they are here in the night. And in the morning, when Taylor, Olandria, and Nick woke up, Taylor chooses to go to Nick and not Olandria for the first instance. Like, it was a little weird, but of course, they then they obviously met. And Nick is making some very big statements regarding Olandria.
I just want to show you like my mature side.
Ooh, I didn't know.
And like you were one of the most beautiful women.
Okay, so Taylor is now in scrambles because he has to choose his connections between Olandria and Clark. I'm sure it must be difficult in the villa. And Taylor and Olandria talked, and he just stated that he's open, of course. So let's see what happens. There was a weird game in the evening, guys. Don't ask what.
Oh, okay, yep.
Okay, so it was like Love Island challenges again. I'm not gonna include any of that because we are keeping it storyline based. Let's move on with some clips, of course.
Call the police. Oh my God, Santa Claus, thank you.
Taylor and Clark obviously kissed in the challenge that was beforehand, and they are really close. Like, Taylor is giving everything to Clark, like whatever Olandria was asking him. But Olandria is busy too. Nick and Olandria, they have a lot of chemistry, I would say. They are
doing
just
that over there in the villa. I'll be really upset.
And it's very difficult, of course they kissed, and it's very difficult now to navigate all of that together. I don't know how are they gonna do this, but yeah, we are just witnessing, I think.
It's Nick for now.
Okay, so Huda and JD are not getting along because they have personality clash, and Huda is trying to get to know Chris after this. Grayson and Pepe are doing good. So yeah, that's it. And Amaya being Amaya, she's so cute.
I don't know what the fuck they put in these potato chips. I literally just ate the whole shop.
Amaya and Zach are trying to also navigate their connection, and they were looking pretty strong. But let me tell you, again, foreshadowing, not happening. Not great things happening. Okay, so Nick and Olandria kissed last night, but now they have decided that they have their respective partners like Sierra and Taylor in their minds, so they are calling it off and just being friends. Here, that was what I was telling you, that here Huda and Chris are talking because she has ended it with JD. Olandria and Clark are having a conversation, and Olandria just really likes Taylor. She really does. She has been so loyal, so reassuring to him this whole time. But I don't know. It's the recoupling time. Sierra is crying because there's like a prank that, okay, Nick has left the villa and Olandria is too left. Of course, she knows that. But Nick, one, she doesn't know. But then Day comes back, of course. And yeah, it was a nice moment. Okay, now everyone has to face everyone. It's the ultimate recoupling after the Casa Amor. Let's see what happens. I know you're excited, so let's go. Austin and Jaden choose each other. Good for them. Happy for them. Amaya was chosen by two people, Zach and JD, but Amaya chose to go with Zach. Okay, good for them at this moment, of course. Iris and TJ chooses each other, and Vanna also chooses TJ, but yeah, they decided to remain in their original couple. Shelly and Ace chooses each other. Happy for them. They're cute. Huda and Chris chooses each other, and Chris is the connection that Shelly was pursuing, so let's see if it brings some turmoils in the next days. Sierra and Nick chooses each other. Good for them. Happy for them. And the most dramatic one. Drum rolls, please.
Clark.
What? There's no way, bro.
That is crazy.
There's no way. Yo.
One of the moments.
So as you can see, everybody is super upset with the decision. But what happened? Olandria is not dumped yet because they have to choose one person. So Elan and Olandria are saved from each villa and casa groups. So yeah, let's see how it's gonna happen. They are safe. So JD, Coco, Vanna and Zach with the C has to leave. Unfortunate. Let me show you some interesting reactions of people. Since Taylor and Clark's connection is so strong, let's hope they'll last on the outside where they'll be next week. It was just funny. I'm not trying to mock anyone. I'm just trying to show you the reaction that was going on at them. Olandria, I promise you 6 contracts for NFL players, like 2 CEOs waiting outside the villa. Okay, not supporting that slur. And the 3 of them were looking amazing in yellow. Very amazing. Shelly, Olandria and Coco. And people were really happy for Amaya too. 2 guys standing in front of Amaya instead of Amaya standing with another girl for a guy. Love this for my papaya. Yeah, people call her Amaya Papaya. And the people who really like Nicolandria, when I tell people about coupled up Nicolandria, it was the best 25 seconds of my life. These people are funny. People were very, into the reaction that Amaya gave when Taylor was coupled up with Clark. I included that. So yeah, it was also very funny and very righteous. There was a lot of fan theories going around with this situation and it was so interesting. Ace and Shelly were loved too. So it was the vibe that was going on the social media, so I just liked to include some of that. And people were very happy with Zach and Amaya being coupled up, but let me tell you, it doesn't age well. Okay, so back to the villa. Olandria was just talking about everything and she told Sierra about her and Nick's journey, their case and everything. And this was Shelly's reaction.
I don't feel any type of way about it.
Ace and Shelly are just rekindling.
I'm happy to be back home.
Sierra and Nick also have conversation and it was about that only, and they're like they don't have any feelings, they're just friends and nothing is there with Olandria kind of things. Iris and TJ chooses each other, so they are also, everybody's just with their couples spending some time. Okay. Ryan and Adrina chooses each other, so they are also talking. Huda and Chris get along at this moment. Austin and Shaden get along at this moment. It's just a boring things going on, of course. It's just the couples before Casamore. Read it yourself. And after the Casamore.
Ain't nobody gonna take me away.
Babe, I told y'all we had a secret weapon.
Nobody.
We're on the floor, every single one.
Did he drill?
Okay, it was a classic Love Island challenge, and the only thing that comes out of it is that Shelly is upset because Ace and Huda, mainly because of Huda, because Huda really didn't consider her friendship and she just did few things with Ace which was not really appreciated by Shelly. And yeah, it created a very weird atmosphere in the villa. Let me tell you this. And everybody on the internet also took it as a game because it's Love Island at the end of the day. But yeah, so it was a divided, opinions about this. I think it was a respect thing for Shelly, and Huda just took it as just a challenge. So it was a confused environment going on. Okay, so in the challenge, Taylor didn't choose Olandria for the kissing part because out of respect for Clark. And she doesn't like it, of course, because she wanted this. Amaya, I just really appreciate her personality. You will see a lot of her in this video. Okay, so Huda is discussing it with Chris that whatever happened and she's feeling left out today. So yeah, Sierra and Nick were going on a date. So everybody in this villa is facing problem with their couplings because Ace and Shelly are trying to find a middle ground because Shelly wants to be open as she's exploring Chris, as Ace was exploring before Gassa a lot of times, so they just can't find the middle ground. Amaya and Zach are not doing well because, of course, the passive-aggressive reactions are just not nice. And Zach is talking to Olandria and yeah, they're just discussing everything. Huda is trying to navigate her situation with Shelly. But the next day, Ace brings very nice breakfast and these flowers for Shelly, so it was nice to see. Taylor and Clark are going good, but Olandria just doesn't accept it at the moment that they have a real connection, so she's just a bit worried about that. Grayson and Pepe are also trying to navigate their situation, so let's see. The most dramatic game, guys. It was like you have to write letters to the people you want to say something. With Austin, it was like you don't give any girl effort. You're just enjoying your time in the villa. And the question was from Andrina, and it was because of the situation with Shelly, and Austin was not putting much effort. So it was just all in the past, and it was like, okay, fine, let it go. A question for Sierra, that why did the girls choose to send Hannah home? Because it was not fair for Pepe, so Pepe asked this question. And yeah, Sierra just said that they were not thinking much, and they just go with a couple with a strong connection, and it was just not making sense to me too as well. It was not making sense. What was the answer? Like, why? Amaya has been caught up in the whole mess.
You've got legs, I've got legs too. Do you want to come speak to me?
You try to move too fast for everyone.
That's fucked.
And look at the bitch crying again.
Don't cry, baby girl. You look too beautiful.
Deep breaths.
God forbid, I'm a sensitive gangster.
Sensitive gang?
Okay, so all three of them, Ace, Austin, and Zach, were onto Amaya about her being extremely vulnerable and, you know, a bit of emotional at times, and it was just not
Babe,
nice.
can I grab this for you? Babe, can I do this? Are you coming at it very, very strongly?
Everything I've been through in my life, I view it as a strength. So if you guys view it like that, and guess what? I'm just not your cup of tea to be drinking, so don't fucking drink.
From a Hispanic household, calling someone babe, mi amor, mi vida, that's just how we talk. You're telling her, meet you halfway, you gotta meet her halfway too. I did that.
I'm not speaking to you anymore.
Well, all I was saying over that was,
I
listen.
don't care to hear what you have to say anymore. Stop.
Not gonna lie, I was feeling really bad for her. Like, extremely upsetting the whole situation was. And all the three people, it was not very nice of them to be like that. But I really respect Brian, the way he stood up. He was the only one who stood up for her. So yeah, let's see what happens. She's just right now very emotional. So Grayson was also very upset about Hannah being brought up by Pepe, and she just thinks that it's not fair to her. Austin asked question to Ace that about Jeremiah, that he was damned if he did and damned if he didn't. So Ace was answering that question, which I feel like was the correct question because, yeah.
I'm gonna speak my mind because I'm a leader, and if I stand for something, I'm gonna say.
Do you not understand what a chance to air yourself out is? Because what that is. You don't need to interpret that for me. I understand that. Okay. But what I'm saying is that, no, I understand that. Don't be disrespectful to me like that. Because right now, there's a lot of colors that I did not see.
Austin and Amaya, the situation I was telling you that's gonna brought up later on, it did, and it was a messy mess. Shelly was asked by Huda, that's a challenge. And,
That I upset you. I really do. And all I can say is I'm sorry.
Now, as Shelly didn't accept it, Huda's sorry, Huda got a bit defensive, and she was like, Shelly, don't own Chris, I can explore the much as I want with him. And yeah, it was just a very weird situation going on in the villa, and I just didn't like the reaction of Sierra and Olandria, how they managed the situation, because let's see, you'll understand.
That they kissed in the speaker.
I'm just saying, she keeps saying like, oh, this is for Shelly, this is for Shelly. You respect her. I can't kiss a guy that I like. God fucking forbid.
I don't think it's right to air that shit out because I personally haven't done that because that's nobody's business but me and her.
But honestly, maybe the situation in the villa was like that, but I really didn't appreciate how Olandria aired that stuff out on Huda just like that, whereas Huda trusted her, and how Sierra was reacting to all of that. And Chris was also caught up in the mess, and he was like, I am interested in Huda and it's nobody's business to tell us what we have to do, and it was nice to see his stance.
First of all, you never spared my feelings throughout this whole entire thing, but now you sparing hers. I don't like it.
The way you was thinking was you want me to move for you.
Ooh, he stood on business. Damn.
You feel?
A very tough night indeed. Basically, there was a mail in Taylor's box that pick one, and he just immediately said, I pick Clark, and it was just really hurtful for Olandria, of course. And Olandria was really badly cussing over the situation, so it was not really nice to see, but she's also hurt, man. And everybody is hurt today. Like, nobody is going nicely about this. Like, it was a very, very disturbing episode, honestly, to me. I feel bad about everybody, like Amaya, how Olandria is hurt like that, how Shelly and Ace cannot navigate right now. Everybody is just in circles at this moment. And you can understand Amaya's perspective because literally nobody is understanding her. The 3 connections she had, they are continuously misunderstanding her. It's just crazy. Basically, the Hannah question that was asked from Pepe, that if he still likes Hannah, was written by Huda, but she didn't disclose that it was written by it. So again, it was a very, very tough and weird. It was really tough on everyone in the villa. I feel bad for all of them. A lot of hurtful things, a lot of hurt emotions were there. Okay, next morning, let's hope something gets better. Okay, so Huda and Olandria, of course, solved their issues. And of course it had to happen. You can't hold a grudge just like that with anyone. Amaya and Zach are talking.
I just know what type of shit he's saying. I just want to, like, fucking push him in the pool. Like, shut up.
That was a wrong decision kissing you at that time.
What? Hey, last time I checked, I got 10 toes, not 1 toe missing. So I'm gonna stand on business on my 10 toes. You're contradicting yourself. And actually, I don't want to hear your voice no more. So, goodbye. You're an extremely odd individual, and I do not want to fucking talk to you ever again.
It's fine.
Fuck off.
Goodbye. See you later.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Grayson is upset because I think Pepe just ended the situation with her and he just ended their connection, so it was also very hurtful again. Brian and Amaya are talking and they low-key eyes them. Let's see what happens.
I was like, that's like Hispanic culture. Like, you're gonna mess with a Latina like you.
Okay, that was such a breath of fresh air. Like, he likes all this passion and stuff, and it's just about personality. It's about your culture. It's about understanding 2 people. And that was not happening in the villa by anybody. So I was really happy when Brian kind of made her feel understood in a way. And finally, Huda and Shelly also resolved their issues. Taylor really likes Clark. And now it's very evident that Taylor really didn't that way like Delania, like he's liking Clark at the moment. Pepe was explaining his situation, that why he ended with Grayson. So it was America's time to shine and they have to choose ranking for each islander. Let's see. It was positive questions mainly, that who is the most genuine, who is the most honest and this and that. And I think the most genuine people thought was Pepe, and then the least was Taylor. Okay, so they have to rank themselves first. After that, Ariana ma'am will tell everybody's ranking. So Shelly chooses her for the first one, who's the most trustworthy or something like that, and she chooses her, but America's decision was Amaya. They chose her to be the most trustworthy and the most good advisors, maybe. But it was positive.
I always keep shit real. Ain't no fucking lie over here.
That wasn't in my parlay.
That wasn't your parlay?
Period.
The ranking was Amaya, Iris, Olandria, Grayson, Huda, Jaden, Sierra, Andrina, Shelly, and Clark. So Clark was put least because of Taylor, Olandria, and her situation, and yeah. And the most genuine girl is
Amaya. You guys are gonna make me cry. Oh my god. Why does it make you emotional? Obviously, it's been a little bit rocky in the beginning.
Shelly was again in the 9th place and she was really surprised that what is she exactly doing wrong, that people are not liking her. But I guess it was just the last nights, maybe last episodes. So the couple America wants to hang out together with Amaya and Zach. Taylor is just not blaming him, but it is kind of his fault that Clark is putting on in the least in every question. So yeah. And they were last on the couples one. And through some dumping ground, Andrina, Grayson, Jaden, Austin, and TJ has to leave. And yeah, it was really emotional for Iris as TJ has to leave the villa and he was her best connection. It was really beautiful to see Ace and Shelly still navigating the position they were given, and they will get out of this, zone. Huda and Chris are also doing great at the moment. Brian likes Amaya, and Amaya maybe likes Brian too. Let's see if we can work that out. I ship them. Here Amaya and Clark are talking that, she doesn't deserve to be put last, and it was mostly Taylor's decision which led to America thinking of her in a certain way. So yeah, it was nice to see the reassurance. And I was honestly so happy for Amaya that after so long she felt understood by the America at least, because Orlando was not doing anything to understand her. Shelly arranged a date for Ace. That was cute.
Me showing him, like, you know, this is me expressing my feelings to you.
Okay, so there was the talent, of course, iconic Love Island challenges, guys, and Brian chooses Amaya. That was so cute. I like that for Amaya so much. She deserves someone who understands her completely. And Zach and Amaya descended in the evening. Good. Zach was really passive aggressive, like the way he was stating things, not appreciated. Here it was a weird conversation between Sierra and Nick, where Nick was asking Sierra what does close off means, and I don't know, the intentions looked a little fishy. Shelly and Chris, whatever, there were little exploration going on, they ended it and they're like, let's focus on own connections like Ace and Huda respectively. So as TJ is gone and Iris is not happy, Pepe and Iris are trying to navigate if they can work through these days through their connection with some calmness.
I don't want you to change anything. I want to meet you for you. Like,
thank you.
what they said is what they said, and the cons they said is pros to me. So.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I love this.
You like my positive vibes are up. Can nobody take me down?
Okay, Maya, Brian, I like that. But anyways, moving on to Taylor arranged a date for Clark, and it was just sweet for their growth, you know. Clark was obviously very upset, and it was nice. Cute. Now in the evening, I think there's a recoupling and everybody's kind of nervous with that, and Zach is trying to talk to Amaya, and Amaya has been talking to Elan too, Brian too, and now Zach too. So she has 3 people to choose from. Okay, so let's try to understand this. Sierra is gone from the villa last night, not because she was dumped, but so there were some posts and there were some stories from Sierra's previous years that was circulating on social media, and it used a slur to Asian community, and that's why the makers took the decision to make her leave the villa. So that was really intense of a situation. But the thing was, Sierra posted apology after coming to her obviously home, and there was IC on her parents, like some immigration kind of thing. I googled it, and the thing was coming out was that she has apologized for that slur beforehand. Like whenever that happened, she apologized. But I'm not defending her. Definitely not. She was wrong in using that slur.
Taylor being like 10th place.
I feel great.
For all the challenge.
I don't know why you think I was gonna be fake as fuck, you know.
Rambles, these are 3 amazing guys, and it's like, can we please just pause?
Like a lot of good things in me that I don't see too much of myself.
Well, Andrea and Nick are now trying to navigate this, whatever they had in the past, and people appreciated it because people really liked them together, but I just felt like it was not fair on Sierra. Like, Sierra was in my back of mind whenever I was watching them, but as long as they are happy, I think I'm no one to complain. Okay, so recoupling, Shelly chooses Ace, Clark chooses Taylor, Huda chooses Chris, and they were kind of sweet. Iris chooses Pepe, Melania chooses Nick.
So, the boy I would like to play.
Aww, so cute. And Brian and Amaya chooses each other. Very happy for everyone. Like, everyone is now in a good space. Not being dramatic, and yeah, everything is good. Elan and Zach has to leave the villa. You know, Olandria and Nick, they work together. Like, they really do look good together. They have great chemistry. They have great friendship. But I just feel bad for Sierra. But it's okay. They are good. Brian and Amaya are talking and they are happy. They're talking about their first date in the real world.
Loves me and doesn't get scared when my pinky toe touches his.
Baby, I'm sorry.
Your baby mama funny as hell.
Yeah, she a little crazy.
She ran away from the baby.
It's alright.
You left your baby in the hot sun.
I was watching him. He good. He Latino. He likes her.
And Shelly and Ace kind of ships Nick and Olandria, as the whole Americanation does. So yeah, that was cute. And there was a challenge of babies in the afternoon. So I was like, yeah, that was cute. That was nice.
Don't say shit. Weird. No, that's not weird. That is not.
Shelly and Olandria are happy. It was the most cutest date Shelly has organized for Ace.
Here we are, two kindred souls, wanting so bad to control.
Yeah, just like that. See that?
Honestly, they are sweet. They were made for each other. Very, very happy for them. Huda and Chris are good, but they have issues. It's not smooth. And there were kind of issues about their incompatibilities in a way of like now Huda is very careful as because of situation with Jeremiah, so it kind of bothers Chris somewhat. And yes, America has to choose which couple to dump, and Huda and Chris were saved, and Chris looked like that. Like he looked like he was traumatized. I don't know he was, but he was traumatized that he was saved. I don't know why. And Lark and Taylor has to leave. So yeah, they made it official in the like exclusive in the evening, and they has to leave. It was bittersweet, but yeah, people were really on Olandria's side. So yeah, there was not much question in this. But Clark is a nice girl. She's really nice, honestly.
Shelly, don't start that shit, bro. I'm not even fucking playing.
Iris and Pepe are going good. They kind of look very compatible together. Like their facial features really are compatible, and Iris is pretty. She's pretty. Everybody's pretty, of course. People were talking about their outfits, like Olandria is just so gorgeous, and look at Nick being so nonchalant.
Aww, Nicky Poo.
And people were really happy, but there was kind of a perspective that was going on for Sierra as well, so I was just wanted to share that. But overall, people were really happy with their connection.
Tonight, they both need.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's my fault.
Man, this is funny.
Brainstorm, brainstorm. Why are you at the dock?
I'm waiting for Brian's shitty ass.
Am I supposed to meet her here? To gain him skills, okay?
On my soul,
You're
bro.
not funny.
Okay, that was the most cutest thing. That was honestly, that's why I included so many clips of that. But that was so cute. Amaya and Brian trying to make Huda and Chris make up, and they were like telling them lies, and it was cute. It was cute. Everybody's kind of chilling. And there were hideaway moments too. Amaya and Brian has gone to the hideaway, and Ace and Shelly went to hideaway. So cute, nice. I didn't include much of that. It was family time. This was Amaya and Brian's family. It was so cute. I just want to include clips. Like, what do I say much? There's not much to say. It's just so wholesome.
Mom's been like that my whole life.
That's like super important to me.
She's like that. Mom's been like that.
Mami, demandándote un saludo, un fuerte.
Iris and Pepe family met each other, and Iris' parents were very proud of her, as every parent is, on their daughter and son. Shelly and Ace's family met each other. They were funny, like everybody, funny people. I kind of understand where the personality comes from. They are funny. Huda and Chris family approving each other. That was nice because, of course, Huda has a child, so it's kind of a sticky situation, but everybody was so accepting of everything. So nice, good for them. Nick and Olandria's family meet each other. And Nick's family is very in support of Olandria, and nice. It was a dinner time, and everybody has to make this food like a family, and it was just good vibes, like really good vibes going on. I feel so good for Maya because feeling understood is such a comforting, such a safe feeling. Like somebody understands you. You guys get it, you know what? It's dumping session, and Amaya and Brian are safe, and they're going to the finale. Huda and Chris are also safe. They're also going to the finale. Olandria and Nick are also safe. They are cute. Oh my god, guys. Shelly and Ace has to leave tonight. It was just so sad because they deserved like top 3, definitely. According to me, they could have won as well, but I don't know. It was just unfortunate, bittersweet, but they'll make it work outside, of course. Congratulations to them, and wish them the best future. Amaya and Brian, they are just strong. They are just going good. I like their pace. I like their bond. I like their understanding. I like their conversations. They are cute. Huda and Chris are still having problems, but yeah, they are trying to navigate. Olandia and Nick are obviously cute. They are also very happy that they are in the finale. Iris and Pepe are also happy that they are in the finale. So congratulations to all four of them. It was just positive vibes going in the villa. And yes, we have come very close to the ending. Let's end this.
Now, Amaya
and drama comes in. Huda was just waking up Chris in the middle of the night to hug her, cuddle her, whatever. And he was just sleeping, and it was just, again, extreme behavior. I don't know. They're going on their final date. Give it up for them, everyone. Olandria and Nick. Nicolandria. It was such beautiful, you know, the creatives, everything. Just set up such an amazing date. Iris and Pepe date was also very magical. Like, oh my god, the creative team, the producers, everything. It was so beautiful. So, Chris and Huda were leaving to apparently go on a date and resolve their issues. But let me tell you, nothing goes like it was expected. Nobody expected this. Yeah, it looks great. It looks amazing. It looks such a fairy tale setup. It would be like one of the perfect dates of someone's life that they would remember forever. And it's so, but Chris just moves out and Huda was alone. Like, really, this was their final date. I was like,
I'm not getting defensive.
Ignoring me is not the answer either.
I'm not.
And Huda has to walk alone. I mean, I feel bad for them, but I more feel bad for this beautiful date. Like, guys, look at the view. Look at the effort. And it was just wasted for nothing. Like, I hope they do good in the future and they ended this relationship or this connection, of course. And yeah, everybody was in support. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
After that dramatic visuals of the previous date, I am traumatized. But yeah, let's come on to Amaya's and Brian's final date. I'm so excited for them. Oh my god. So they have this very sweet, very nice setup, and they had this book where they have their pictures of their childhood, their teenage, and their meeting now, their families. And it was just such a wholesome date. Like, I felt like, yeah, they look so cute. I wish them all the best. Irrespective of the result, I really wish them all the best. Like, Amaya is just so beautiful person. And so is Brian.
It's always just like
happy.
And Brian wants her to be exclusive, and they are very happy. And I'm happy with them.
Get the zoomies. I love it.
It's the last day in the villa, guys. It's the last day, okay? And Huda and Chris have broken up. There's no going back. The last girls' day, let's see. Yeah, let's wait for the finale. Olandria and Amaya deserve all of it. Like, I'm so happy for both of them. And Iris and Huda too. But it's just a waste of opportunity for Huda. But I hope she has learned a lot of lessons in here. And she grows and she becomes a better version of herself. Okay, so it's time for the finale. Everybody looks amazing. Huda looks nice. Amaya looks beautiful and so pretty. Iris looks stunning. And Olandria looks gorgeous as forever. Like, she always looks amazing. Oh my god, they can have a whole compilation of hand kisses. But it's so cute. They are honestly so cute too. Everybody was so happy, so cheerful, and yeah, the family episode and this episode, I really connected from my heart to the show. Like, they were the two episodes where I really felt very connected to the show.
Led me to find my personal Prince Charming.
Yeah, they wrote beautiful things about each other and they are just remaining friends. So it was cute. It was nice that I wish them all the best. Chris is an amazing guy, honestly, and Huda has improved a lot here, so good for them. Guys, they are the reason that you should believe in delusion. Look at this, every delusional person's...
#Nicolandria.
Okay, so now the reveals. The first reveal, Iris and Pepe are on the 4th place. Congratulations to them. Huda and Chris are now in 3rd place, and they are honestly themselves shocked that how are they in 3rd place even when they are not in couples. So yeah, good shock, like at least they are self-aware. And we have our 2 amazing couples, and let's see who won the show. 3, 2, 1. Oh guys, Amaya and Brian won the show. I'm honestly so happy, and both the couples in the top 2 won a lot of hearts of people, and that's what's very important. Everybody loves Amaya's personality, her authentic nature. Brian was so understanding. You guys, you honestly earn so much of love, and yeah, very fair top 2, very fair winners. I am so happy with this season, like for Amaya, honestly, and Brian, and of course Nicolandria. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching the show. I didn't honestly think I would complete this, but I did. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you again. Bye.